Hi, welcome to the day 2 of my free mathematics UPCAT review where I teach you important concepts na mamimit mo most likely sa UPCAT. Note again that this is designed for cramming so we will not go into deep diving the complicated concepts that much. Pero tuturo ko pa rin sa inyo yung mga kailangan nyo malaman. So let's start. By the way, let me introduce myself. I'm Hakim. I'm studying BS Biology in UPLB right now, and I'm here to guide you in your review pagdating sa UPCAT. Ito ay 1 month review na libre lang lahat. As you can see here, I have learning material here, and I'm willing to share this material with you, even though fina-flash ko sa screen. Just follow me in my IG account, and my is in my bio. Okay, let's start na the review. Game. So again, this is day 2. Kahapon, diniscuss natin ang rational numbers, real numbers, and the such. Ngayon naman, discuss naman natin is fractions, decimals, percent, ratio, and proportion. That's our day 2. Medyo basics pa to since I'm assuming na high school, LM pa lang, alam niyo na to. Game. Una sa lahat, i-define muna natin kung ano ba ang fraction. A fraction is a part of a whole. Yung numerators, di ba? Let's see here. Nanobat na ako. Let's see here. Ang numerator, di ba ang fraction, ganito kunwari, 1/2. That's what you call a fraction, right? Tawag dito is your numerator. This naman is your denominator. Yan. The numerator, the top part of the fraction, tells how many parts you took, and the denominator, the bottom one, tells how many equal parts the whole was split into. Gets ba? Ibig sabihin lang, sabi, yung numerator is yung kinuha mo, while ang denominator is yung total. Kumbaga, kung mayroon kang slice ng pizza na ganyan, tatatlo lang, tapos, ayan, bale, ang ilan slices ang meron kung ihati mo? You have 3. Total ang denominator, di ba? And kung kumuha ka ng isa, how many parts you took? Halimbawa, kinuha mo tong part na to, pwede meron kang 1/3 lang. Gets? Yan ang fraction. Hindi ko na to kailangan i-deep dive, no? A fraction, a decimal, and a percent are just three ways of writing the same amount. So, you must be able to convert instantly. Actually, guys, super important ng part na to, yung conversion between fractions, decimals, and percentages, pati ratios, proportions. Kasi maraming lalabas na ganito, presumably sa mga college entrance exams, hindi lang UPCAT. Okay, so, let's go. Fraction to decimal, para mag-convert nan, i-divide mo lang yung top by the bottom. Halimbawa, 3/4. I-divide mo lang yan. Ganito lang siya. 3/4, pag dinivide mo, 3 divided by 4, it's equal to 0.75. Ganun lang siya, okay? Try mo yan sa calculator mo, ganyan lalabas. Decimal to percent. Para makapag-convert ng decimal to percent, you move the decimal point 2 places right, and then add the sign percent there sa ending. So, ang mangyayari, ano sabi? 0.75. Move the decimal place to the right. Pakak, add mo yung percent. O, diba? Ito siya. Yun na siya kasimple. Percent naman to fraction is ipuput mo lang siya over 100. Then, isimplify mo. 75 over 100 is 3/4. Yun na lang siya kasimple, guys. Okay. Simplify any fraction by dividing the top and bottom by their greatest common factor. Again guys, ang mga tinuturo ko sa inyo is yung mga surface level pa lang. Kasi nga, this is designed for cramming. However, if you want to go deep diving, then do that. Since this is a video naman, you can use this video as a guide and the learning material here as a guide to review for yourself. Kung gusto mong mag-explore ng mas mahirap na topics, then you're free to do so and you're free to message me in my IG account or in my FB page para mabigyan ko rin kayo ng mga free mock exams about different subtopics. Okay? Game. Yan, may teaching analogy pa dito, which is hindi na natin mabasahin. Mhm. Ngayon, pag-aaralan naman natin ang operations on fractions. Actually, marami akong kilala, including myself, na kahit nung high school, hindi pa rin marunong mag-operate ng fractions. Ganun ako kabobo sa math, guys. And since you're being taught by a bobo sa math, edi i-breakdown ko talaga yung mga may hirap na parts. Yung mga basic lang sa iba, pero as a bobo sa math, yung magigets mo talaga siya. Like this. For example, ang operations of fractions. Ganito. Adding and multiplying fractions follow completely different rules. Sobrang magkaibang adding and multiplying, guys. Yun ang tatandaan nyo. The most common careless mistake is mixing them up. Correctly said doon, you only need a common denominator. You only need a common denominator for adding and subtracting, never for multiplying. Bali yung common denominator na tinatawag natin is nag-apply lang sa addition and subtraction of fractions, hindi sa multiplication. Okay? Oh, yung add or subtract, para mag-add or subtract ka, kailangan mo pahanapin yung least common denominator. Tapos, i-combine mo yung numerators. Para mag-multiply naman, you can just go straight across. Times mo yung numerator, tsaka numerator, tapos times mo rin yung denominator, tsaka yung denominator. Para mag-divide, gagawin mo is hanapin mo yung reciprocal. Keep the first fraction, change from division to a multiplication, then flip the second. Always reduce the final answer to lowest terms. Ganun na siya. Okay, bigyan natin kayo ng example. Para mag-add ng, opa, para mag-add ng fractions, halimbawa, are, ano, mhm. Para pag-add nyo to, hindi, let's start with multiplication muna. Gagawin nyo, para mag-multiply, and kasi ito yung pinakamadali, yung multiplication. Para makapag-multiply kayo, times nyo lang to, 1 times 1 is equal to 1, and then 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Ganun lang multiplication, guys. Ang for ano naman, for addition, ganito. 1/2 plus 1/3. Yan. Hanapin nyo muna yung LCD, the least common denominator. Okay. Ang least common denominator nila is 6. Tapos, ang gagawin mo is 6 times 2, no, 6 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2, which is 3, times 1. Okay? 6, to 6 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2, times mo sa 1, times mo. 6 divided by 2, 3, times 1, that's 3, di ba? Plus, 6 divided by 2, that's 2, that's 2, times 1, 2. That will be equal to 5 over 6. Okay? Yan nga natin kung tama. Kasi ako ay isang paranoid bobo kasi talaga ako sa math game. Mhm. Tama. Tama. Ganyan ang process, guys. Diba? Need ko pa i-confirm kasi syempre mahal ko kayo eh. Kahit alam kong tama, ganyan talaga. Para hindi tayo nagkakamali. Okay. So, ayun, na-discuss na natin ang additions, subtraction, and multiplication. Division naman. Let's apply the same example. 1/2 divided by 1/3. O, gagawin mo lang dyan is 1/2. Gagawin mo siya multiplication. Tapos, i-reverse mo to. That's basically what reciprocal means. Gawin mo, 3 times 1, magiging 3 over 2. Ano na siya, guys? That's how math works. Pagdating sa fractions. Okay. Dito naman tayo sa percent. Percent naman tayo. Ang percent, it basically means per 100. The word percent comes blah, 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 blah. Almost every percent item on the exam is solved by one relationship. Part equals percent times whole. Also called percentage is equal to rate times base. P is equal to rate times base. Ganyan siya, guys. Percentage is equal to rate times base. Mhm. rearrange it with the PBR triangle by covering whatever you are solving for. So, ang triangle dyan, ito guys, this is a good strategy kung medyo hindi pa rin kayo marunong sa equations. Actually, yung equations na yan, aaral din natin yan soon. Yan, ganito. Gumawa na lang muna kayo ng triangle. Yan, ganito yung technique. Nandito yung P, nandito yung R, nandito yung B. Kasi 'di ba, percentage equals rate times base. So, ang mangyayari, halimbawa, ang hinahanap mo is yung percentage. O, edi wala kang percentage, 'di ba? Ang gagawin mo is pagta-times mo yung rate at base. Tapos, halimbawa, wala kang base. Gagawin mo is i-divide mo yung P, yung percentage, saka yung R. Ngayon, I've been saying kanina pa, ano nga ba talaga yung yung base percentage tsaka sa rate? Baka magkalito-lituhan din kasi tayo dyan. Okay, i-define muna natin. Ang percentage, guys, is yung whole number yan eh. Bawa, 12. Percentage yan. Ang rate is yung percent. Ang base is yung overall. Ganun siya. Okay? Mhm. Kasi nga, di ba, sabi dito, part is equal to percent times whole. This part is yung percentage, percent is yung rate, whole is yung base. Huwag kayong malilito sa percent and percentage. Kasi ang percent, that's the rate. Percentage is yung part. Okay? Okay. Mhm. Ayan, no? Ito yung sinasabi ko. Percent change, new minus old divided by old times 100. Ganyan siya i-calculate. Percent change is equal to, parenthesis, new minus old divided by old times 100%. Ganun. The classic trap is that always base the change on the original value, not the new one. Laging sa original value kayo magbabase. Again guys, ang review na to is just surface level. Kung gusto niyo ng mas deep dive, then kindly visit my IG account because I offer deals there na mas deep dive sa pag-aaral. Hindi sa free review lang naman. Anyway, add muna tayo. Meron akong yellow basket dyan. It contains the vitamins I use para maging ganito, ano ba? Hindi man sa matalino, pero maging ganito. Tapos, it's yan rin yung reason kung bakit medyo improved ang memory ko kesa sa ibang tao. And then, since free review nga lang to, I hope na you can return the favor to me by buying in my showcase, kahit ano pa yung kailangan nyo. And I'm also accepting donations. It's pinned in my TikTok posts. Okay. My work example dito. A shirt originally priced at 800 pesos is now 680 pesos. Percent decrease, ayan, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Percent decrease is equal to 800 minus 680. Oh, ano sabi dito? New minus old divided by old. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's analyze this. Priced at. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see. This is actually old. This is old. This is new. This is old. And that is times 100%. And guys, flash ko na lang dito yung problem para you can solve it yourself. Yan. Ratio and proportion naman tayo. So, ano nga ba ang ratio? A ratio compares two quantities using division. Written with a colon. Ayan, ganito yung sulat ng ratio, guys. Ganyan. Kumbaga, ayan. Yan. And order matters. Kailangan may order ang ratio. A proportion simply states that two ratios are equal. Ayan. Ang sinasabi ng proportion is equal yung dalawang ratio. Kumbaga, ang sinasabi nito is equal daw ang 1/2 to, sabihin natin, 2/4. Yan, equal daw yan. Yan ang sinasabi ng proportion. To solve for an unknown, cross-multiply. The product of the means equals the product of the extremes. The product of the means equals the product of the extremes. Okay? Yan guys. Tingnan nyo na lang yan. You can screenshot it if you want. And again, if you want a copy of this learning material, then you can message me in my IG para rin may mga example kayo. Yan. Okay, ito. Pwede nyo rin to screenshot and try it for yourself, itong challenges na to. Well, yun lang naman for today's math sector sa pag-aaral natin for the free UPCAT review. Sana may natutunan kayo guys and alam kong medyo fast-paced siya. Well, because this is a crammed review after all and it's free lang. So, I'm not going much into detail since I'm assuming na alam nyo na tong mga uh, topics na to since ano pa siya, grade 6 pa siya, tinuturo. And, I know din naman na ayaw nyo rin ako mag-go into detail sa mga ganitong bagay because this is easy for you na. So, just wait on my following videos kasi next time ay ang i-discuss na natin ay algebra na. Doon ako medyo mag-go into detail kasi algebra is useful din pati sa science, hindi lang dito sa mathematics. And yun yung marami sa UPCAT actually. So, ayun lang guys. Sana may natutunan kayo. And bye-bye!